Hello again. Okay, this time I'm going to talk about how to take a test using SAM. So again, I'm going to log in, and again, it takes me to this calendar view, and my exams do show up here, but again, I'm just going to go to the activities list because I just think it's going to be an easier interface for us to use. And I'm going to select a course. Again, I'm registered in all three, so I'm just going to select the online course. And for this one, I'm only interested in exam, so you see how all of these are turned on. I'm just going to click to turn everything else off, so now all I see is the exams. So let's just suppose I'm going to take the Word Chapter 1 exam. I've already taken it once, but I'm going to take it again just to show you how this works. So I'm just going to click on it. It's going to open up saying, give me some instructions, tell me that I have 3 incorrect actions for each question. It can be retaken, and I've got 2 more attempts remaining. So I'm just going to start the exam. And this is kind of a hands-on test. You kind of do it like you were actually dealing with Word. It opens up a GUI for you to look at. So again, it says update. This is the question. So it gives you a view of the document, and down here at the bottom where it says question, these are the instructions. It says update the normal style to match the selection. So I'm just going to go up here, right click, update normal to match selection. And it tells me that I'm right or wrong. Let's see, undo the last action performed on the current document and then redo the same action. So this is undo and then redo, and again it tells me that I got it right. And you'll see that I'm advancing as we go along. At the insertion point, insert the reader's image located in the picture folder. Now this time I'm going to try to get it wrong just so I can show you what happens if I do something wrong. Let's see, I'm going to click the design tab and see, it tells me that answer incorrect, and it gives me the option to go to the next item or I can retry it. So I'm going to click on retry. This time I'm going to do it correctly. Insert picture, and there it is. Select it and then insert it, and then now you see that it gave me the correct answer. Let's see, change the font, selected font to Batang. Boom. And you just keep going through these things. And what I'm going to stop, I'm going to pause this video, and then I'll come back towards the end. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I'm on the last few questions, and I want to show you what happens towards the end of a test. Let's see, change this to 18 point. Yeah, I'm giving you some of the answers to the test if you're paying attention. Print the current document using all defaults. Move the selected text to immediately under the table. And this is the last question. So we see what happens at the very end of this thing. Apply the center shadow rectangle style to the selected picture. This is always interesting. So the picture selected, and then I just got to select the style for it. And I think it's this one, center shadow rectangle. Okay, that was the last one. It's 37 of 37. Now, earlier when I was taking these tests, I got it wrong, and then I decided to move on. So if you do that, if you get a question wrong and you decide to move on, and you don't use all 3 of your attempts, you can come back to it. So I'm going to come back to this one, and it says add a 3-point box border to all pages in the current document. Okay, so let's see, design page border. And it's box. Now this is kind of a confusing one because it actually goes out of order, and if you don't select it in the right order, it won't let you have it right. To the current document is second available style, and the color is red. So down here we're just going to choose red. Now you got to make sure that you choose the right red, and the way you can tell is that little box showed up that said red. Oh, I got it wrong again. Oh, I didn't read it. It said red and then accent too. So let's try it again. I'm going to retry. I think this will be my last attempt, so I better get it right. So let's see. Design, page borders, and then I'm going to, it's a box, second available style. Now we're going to choose red accent 2, and I think that's this one. Yeah. And now I can say that I want it to be 3-point. Now it wouldn't let me choose a 3-point until I had selected all of these other things. So now that I have all that selected, I can do this, and it says answer correct. This was the last question, so it gives me a box as you've completed all questions on this exam. I click OK, and it's going to give me my score, and it tells me that I got them all right. So I can print this out if I wanted to, just keep a copy of it for my records. I'm going to close this, but now I want to show you something else. So now that you can see that my Word Chapter 1 test has been submitted, it's done, I can go up here to my reports list, and it shows me that I've taken this Word Chapter 1 test twice. And then it gives me a couple of other things. One of these is really kind of cool. So let's suppose you take the test once and you get some answers wrong. It gives you this study guide so you can go through and look at the test, and it gives you all of the questions that were on the test, and it tells you whether you got it right or wrong. And if you got one wrong, it gives you can click on this, and it will take you in the text where the instructions were on how to do this, so you can read the instructions on it and learn how to do it correctly. So it's like, here's whatever it was I clicked on, this brought that up. So, and then let me show you something else. Here is my reports and files. So if I click on this, it'll take me to my reports and shows me just what I did on that test. So it just says, okay, you took this test, here's the date you took it, you got 100. Yay, when you took it and everything else. So that's how you take a test. I will be back with more videos later. Have a good day.